I loved what I did for a living. It took me years to cultivate the career that I wanted and would enjoy, that didn't feel like work, and to finally get to that place and then feeling like I'll never have that again does feel like grief. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't really want to do this video, but I do want it on the record. I have been pretty much off of social media for the past 11 months maybe. All of my income streams have pretty much dried up a bit. I've been unemployed for 13 months. But I've always had some sort of like income streams aside from my 9 to 5. And now I barely do, because trying to maintain income streams while feeling like the world is burning just feels pointless. So something has to change, right? This past week, my vehicle is pretty much totaled. I got rear-ended, and they're pretty much bullshitting on fixing my car or whatever needs to be done about that. And so it's just a lot going on, and I'm tired. I'm really tired. And so I'm deciding again to essentially reset my life. And it just feels like I'm always resetting. And I'm tired of that too. In the past year, I've applied for maybe 500 jobs. Easily 500 jobs. And I haven't been able to acquire anything that is sustainable and lasts. At the time of all the layoffs that happened at the beginning of 2025, I was working as a government consultant. So I was a contractor. A lot of my company got laid off. I also at the time had a job offer that I had accepted and was about to start. So at first I wasn't really worried about it. And then within a week that offer was rescinded. And then since then, I did get another offer, and within weeks, I started the job. Within weeks, was laid off again. And so it's just, everything feels pointless. But I'm trying to get out of that mindset. I'm trying to get to a mindset where I can produce again. This is really a struggle for me, because I've never really had a hard time trying to figure out how to make some money one way or another. And it's just been hard. Just like trying to take care of myself, take care of my mental health, take care of my children, and figure out income. So I'm not saying that I haven't had any money at all, but not at the level that I did before. And so that changed a lot of things, right? I've had to move out of my apartment, which was like my dream apartment, because I couldn't renew my lease. I didn't have the income to renew my lease. It just didn't make sense to try to maintain that. And so I am now living at my mother's house with my kids. And I'm grateful to have somewhere to go, right? But it also sucks because in a few weeks I will be 42. I'm already going through, I don't know, like it's so many things. Like I don't know if I'm going through like a midlife crisis, or it's just all the things that are happening, or a combination of everything. I don't know. Maybe it's both, but it really sucks. I'm at a place now where I'm feeling like I'll never work again. Not in the way that I used to, because government consulting is changing so much, and I just don't think that it'll ever be the same. And I actually was a person who loved their job. You know, I loved what I did for a living. It took me years to cultivate the career that I wanted and would enjoy, that didn't feel like work, and to finally get to that place and then feeling like I'll never have that again does feel like grief, you know? Part of me feels like I'll never work again, but also like that I will. You know what I mean? And in the world that we're in right now, I don't know if I'll be happy. Even if I did get a job. And so I'm almost at a place where like, maybe that's not what I should be aiming for. Because it is affecting how I feel about myself and my abilities and what I'm capable of. And so I feel like I should put my energy somewhere else. So in this phase of my life, right, that I'm in now, I don't want to keep feeling like I'm trying to keep my head above water. I don't want to feel like I'm surviving and not thriving, right? I want to still be doing something that I enjoy, and I want to still do the work that I was doing. But maybe I need to just think about doing that independently, right? And after a year of really like recovering, because even though I love my job, it was a very stressful job, right? But I enjoyed it so much and it didn't matter to me. And so in this year, I have been recovering from burnout and just like information overload. I feel like, you know, the news just has people feeling all kinds of things, right? And I am a bit disappointed in myself for like letting my income streams kind of dry up. I had 5 income streams that at one point generated $250K, and the economy has changed, so a lot of those income streams no longer existed, and the ones that did, I just was too tired. I was too burnt out to give them any energy, and so they just didn't. It's not that they're still around, they still make me something, but they're not doing what they could be doing if I had the energy to put into them. I think I'm out of that place now, which is why I'm even filming this. I think I'm ready to reset myself and really like build something again. And I miss my work. I do. I miss it a lot. And I want to do something that brings that back to me, but on my terms. You know what I mean? So as someone who's been an employee and an entrepreneur, I can say for a fact that nothing is really stable, right? People always be like, well, you should get a job. 9-to-5 job is more stable than you have benefits, you have all these things. But I can tell you right now, neither one is more stable than the other. And you really have to put your energy to what feels right for you and be willing to do the work to make that happen. Whether it be in a 9-to-5, whether it be as an entrepreneur. I'm at a place now where I'm really ready to go full entrepreneurship again, because I've done that before. But like I said, I've spent years building a career, and so it didn't feel like work to me, right? So it just was something I did alongside also building businesses. And now I think that entrepreneur might be the route that I'm willing to go full force in, and not pulling myself in different directions, trying to apply for jobs, hoping that they work out, hoping that someone calls me for an interview, hoping that someone offers me a job, and risk, you know, the disappointment of having to deal with offers being rescinded or not getting the job or not hearing anything at all. I'm just ready to move on from this season. I'm ready to move on. So I feel like I didn't just lose a job, I feel like I didn't just lose a job. I feel like I'm closing the chapter on the version of me that believed that I needed a 9-to-5. And maybe that might still sound crazy to people. I know some people are not there yet because they're just hoping that, you know, in the next few years things will turn around and everything will go back to normal. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the job market's going to change. I don't think jobs are coming back. And so I think entrepreneurship might be the reality for a lot of people, even if you've never done it before. I'm really creating this video as a starting point, as a way to kind of track my progress and kind of document this journey. I don't think I've ever built anything in real time and documented it. And I'm in a place where I'm just constantly trying to look at the positive in things, even though I know this video sounds very pessimistic. I am aware, okay? But I'm trying to look at the positives in things. And so as someone who has always had a side hustle since college, well, not even, no, since high school, who has always had some other way of making money than a job, and who has been an entrepreneur, I know that I have the knowledge and capabilities to build something. And if there are people out there who are also experiencing what I'm experiencing and feeling some of the things that I'm feeling, I would love to take you along the journey as I share what I'm doing, what I'm building, and how I'm trying to shift my life in a different direction. If that's in the interest of you, keep following along the journey. So this is video 1. I know I have other videos on my channel, but I'm gonna leave those there. This is video 1 of a 42 video challenge. And I'm giving myself 90 days to create 42 video series of me capturing, building, and creating something new in real time. And maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't. I think one thing I've learned in this season is just to let go of like things being perfect and things always working out, because God knows a lot of things have not worked out. But I'm just going to keep trying because I have to. Because I have children that I have to take care of, and I have to take care of myself. And so this is the beginning. So while I've been resting and reflecting in this season, I also am done with hiding. I've stopped. I haven't really been on any platform. I haven't really published any new episodes on my podcast. I haven't done any of those things. And I'm ready to shift out of this space. Yeah, I think that's it for video number 1. It's been rough. I hope you guys are sticking in there, those of you who also are dealing with some of the same things. And hey, if you got time, stick around.